Hello there and welcome back to this journey of completing all side quests in Final Fantasy XIV. If you enjoy this series, I would appreciate your support, whether that be on YouTube, Rumble, or Bitchute. So hit that subscribe button and leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. Maybe some suggestions if you want something new. I also have a Final Fantasy 1 playthrough that I'm doing alongside this. But without further ado, let's continue on. Last episode we left off pretty much right in front of this lady here. Let's see, Juliana. So let's do this quest right here with open arms. Juliana of the Weavers Guild finds herself at a troubling loss for manpower. Man, it's hard to read. If it is work you seek, the Weavers Guild welcomes you. Indeed, your timing is impeccable. A soiree is to be held with all of Ulda's elite in attendance. Once the invites went out, the order came in, and that with a fury, every lord and lady from Cape Deadwind to the Cinderfoot is demanding the latest fineries. I need hands and I need them now, yet I cannot spare the time to go off in search of them. Would you care to aid us? I ask no more than you. Welcome to our doors, any willing souls you might find. Come, let us see how you fare. Show me your warmest welcome. And that's I'm gonna be like a Walmart greeter. Excellent, I dare say I would work for you myself. Now hurry off. We need these people. We need those people. Do these count 2 at a time? No? The wrong lady looked at me when I welcomed her. That's weird. Work at the Weavers Guild, I'd be lying if I said I weren't interested. To whom might I go to inquire further? And you guys are standing right next to each other. I have to do both of you? The Weavers are recruiting. Finally, my chance to become a famous designer. I appreciate the offer, but I must refuse. I'm all thumbs when it comes to stitching and whatnot. So the Weavers need help, do they? Sorry, friend, I'm all set for coin. This guy? I wonder. If he says yes, that'll be shocking. Seems like a type to pick up an axe. He's probably gonna say yes, just to... Oh, there you go, he's right, exactly. Weaving work? Take a look at me, friend. I'm a bloody guard and on duty, no less. Move along. Yeah, I figured as much. Oh, you got a sword, I didn't even see that. Julia, you've returned. Well, how did you fare? 2 potential recruits, you say? Welcome news. I only hope their zeal for fashion will show in their efforts for the guild. What we do here may seem all silk and satin, but to be sure, but the work within these walls is far from easy, and that I suppose our trade is not unlike any other. I guess we only did get 2 out of 5. I was expecting to get more, but I suppose not. Alright, so we finished the whole left side pretty much. And 2 more quests here. Level 38. And I think we will be the monk. Yes. Close to the Dark Knight. We could have been... Almost could have been the Dark Knight, but... Now where's the monk? Down here? Monk. And then I think the Sapphire Exchange is probably the closest. It looks like those 2 might be the last quest in Ulda, if I'm not mistaken. Unless there's like a third floor that I'm not remembering. Alright. Oh, there's actually a quest down here. Oh no, that's the monk quest. That's a class quest. So we won't be doing those. That's a class quest. Goldsmith. So those are job quests. That's a job quest. That's gladiator. Another class quest. So just these 2, it looks like. We shall start with the yellow quest. Oh, this guy. That's the guy we brought the pot to, if I'm not mistaken. Hold for customer support. Oh man. That's brings back trauma just hearing that quest name. Caught between a rock and a tight place, a middleman will always produce a pot of grease. Find out what Sidequest has in mind. Angry about Ceruleum orders being late, is he? Friend, pardon me, Divinius. I understand this situation. I really do. I would ship the stuff to him if I had any say. The fact is, it's been a mighty struggle for many moons to procure processed ceruleum from Amandine and Sons, and now they're entirely ceased doing business with most vendors. It's a hard life. It almost sounds like we came in here like in the middle of some quest line, because he was talking about stuff I didn't even realize what he was talking about. It's a hard life being the middleman, my dear. We pay for the sins of producers like Amagina, and what do we get from them in turn? Not so much as a how do you do. Edwin's quarrels with them, not me. Do you not know the concern has the exclusive right to mine ceruleum in northern Thanalan? They can do whatever they want. You could always try them directly. Go talk to Papa Wazoo. That's the funniest name I've ever seen in this game. Papa Wazoo, if I'm saying that right. At Camp Blue Frog, though I warn you, he's a smug little toad. What's this? Gone to pieces. That's a job quest, so we won't need to be doing that. At least not now. Maybe at a later date. Alright. Papa Wazoo. And who are you? Adventurer. I don't remember ordering any, and I would remember something like that, seeing as I'm the employee of the moon for the 9th time. Thank you. Shush now. I'm listening to the scruffy man. An inquiry about the processed cerulean shipment from Sidequest and Ulda. Interesting. Was that it? I'll just take the gold. Ooh, that's 2,500. I guess we'll continue this on since this might not be a location appropriate, but it's a continuation quest, so we'll continue on. When ceruleum is thin on the ground, plots grow thick, and none other than Papa Wazoo and the 9... I can't It's actually making me laugh reading that guy's name. The 9-time employee of the moon wishes to consort with you. So we may have a shard problem here, as unlikely as that sounds. We would love to ship Ceruleum, but that's there's far too little of it coming out of the plant. I suspect thievery, a little skimming off the top. Furthermore, I suspect the porters, I was just going to keep an eye on, wouldn't want trouble with the labor confraternities, you know, but you are welcome to doubt and question them, and I use one problem to solve another. Brilliant. That's how you stay employee of the moon, buddy. Mount up. We've had our little minion dragon for a long time, but you know, I just can't help. I can't bear to see him go, so I'm gonna keep him around for the rest of the episode probably. I think he's been with us for the past like 2 episodes. Bless me. Notha. Let there be no creature features today. Your name be praised. I don't get paid enough for this. Or just doubt everyone, I guess. Doubt. Stealing Ceruleum. 1, I gotta punch you in the face for impugning my reputation. 2, you think I'd still be here with my arse out in the wind if I made off with that kind of loot? We're doing honest work out here with all manner of nasties just yalms away. You doubt my words? Go check the Ceruleum in those barrels. Ain't nothing missing from what's in the books. I guess we're actually gonna check them. Oh. What's the little... For the Ceruleum monsters. I wasn't expecting that. I was expecting some thief. Honestly. I mean, these guys are like made of Ceruleum. Why would they want to eat Ceruleum? Doesn't even make any sense. Oh, I actually took a lot of damage doing that. Wasn't paying attention to that. That's kind of weird since I'm like 4 levels ahead of them. Let's not get hit by those too much. Even though we weren't in any danger of dying, but... Alright. Last one. Is that what that move's called? That's appropriate. These guys look like little rock monsters. Alright. Speak with the porter. Goblins drinking. Oh, they're drinking it. I guess it isn't a rock. I thought it was like some sort of mining material. Now I've seen everything. Well, I guess I don't need to get me a champion from the confraternity. That's a relief. But we'll have to make an extra trip to the plant to make up for what those cursed toppers put down the hatch. I guess they did mention it was a plant. I guess they should have realized it wasn't some sort of rock. Alright. Papa Wazoo. Interesting. Coblins. No, I definitely didn't order any. We do sometimes, though, for business reasons. Everyone doesn't. What is he talking about? Seems like the normal mob that you see out here. Shush. You can't stop talking now, so I'll have to hire guards for that whole area. And oh, an idea, raise the price and call it a special security surcharge. That's how you stay, man. It's got employee of the moon for real here. Is this another quest in line of this? I guess we're gonna continue. I don't really like doing these quests out of order, but since this seems to be a continuation, another commission. So yeah, it definitely seems like a continuation in the quest line. Papa Wazoo would offer you another commission and a chance to admire him if the mood strikes you. Man, that's a weird request. Anyway, the Ceruleum must flow. No more delays in shipping. Another brilliant coup by Papa Wazoo. Oh, is that a feather for my cap? Why, thank you very much. I feel like this guy would pay us to do a quest just to talk to him. So you could tell Zyngott that his shipment will be there in just a few days. Unfortunately, there'll be a wee increase in price. Security surcharges, you know, everybody does it. Oh, it's just a return back to where we were. Huh. Hold up. Alright, and then teleport to the Sapphire Exchange. And then I think there's one last blue quest in this area, and I think we're done with Olda. And right next to me too. Welcome. What might a discerning... Oh, it's you, Divinius. Talk to Papa Wazoo? Really? He said a matter of days? So my dear man, you're telling me their shipping was owed me, but charging more for it? Oh, that's terrible. They should change the price in the middle of his order. I wish Amagina and all his sons the joy of my guilt. I hope it gives them gout. I do appreciate you sorting this out, and with that, Papa Wazoo, no less, a discerning middleman such as myself will certainly remember you for future commissions. Maybe you can give me a discount. Oh, he's got another quest. Like, man, this guy's got a lot of stuff going on here. I was expecting that to be the last one. A Tale of Three Cities. That also sounds like a reference to some book. I'm not familiar with it. A middleman. Oh, a couple episodes ago, there was a quest called From Gridania with Love. That was a reference to a James Bond movie. I had to look it up. I was like, it was just bugging me. So yeah, I think it was from 1960s. Oh, it's pretty cool that they go back that far. A middleman is the pepper of commerce, unless alone excellent in moderation, pernicious in excess, whichever one Zyngott happened to be. He has a task that may interest you. Thanks to you, I'll be able to make my Cerulean shipment to Korthos. That's a load off my mind. A middleman has naught but his name, you know. Headed back to Camp Dragonhead, I assume. Tell Edwin to start laying out his vats, for that's how soon he'll have his Ceruleum. He won't take my word for it, though, since Papa Wazoo made a liar of me by tarrying while goblins drank my shipment. Take this to Edwin as a token of my apology, and don't you sample any. This guy's on edge. I don't remember having to go to Dragonhead for any other reason, though. Wonder why he's sending us over here. Now I realize why we're not making a lot of money, because we're spending it teleporting everywhere. Although we made it to 2.9, so Back are you, took your time too. Hope that means something good for my Ceruleum. We must have started some quest line that I'm not familiar with. So maybe I didn't even start it on the video. I might have started it just on my own playing. Well, now that is good news. And what's this? A gift from that tight-fisted sign goat? And a handsome one it is. I'll have to forgive the wrench, the fury smite me if I lie. Quite a tangled skein you unwove there, and well loosed too. Thank you for your trouble, and just you see, those ballasts will save your hide someday. Alright, that's the end of that quest line. Now I guess we have to waste some more money teleporting back. Let's see, Ulda's over here. We got 1500 gil for the quest, and 300 is just to teleport back. Alright, now we got this blue quest to do. And that should be the last quest in this area. Let's see, blue quest, where are you? Sapphire Exchange. And right next to this guy. Now what is this quest about? I think this was, yeah, Discipline of the Hand. Dishonor before death. Sibold has but little time left, and will confine you to his burdens. Time heals all wounds, or so they say, who have never experienced true pain. More than 30 summers have passed since I carried the standard of the Dark Light Raiders into Cutter's Cry, but not a day goes by that I don't see the faces of my friends I've lost that fateful day. Gerbald the Red and his loyal second, Brisk Stillwater, Simon the Sweet, always armed with the jab of and jest, our ever earful mage Chiron Zabran, as quick to cast as he was to temper. Thormon Thorsengil, never has there lived a man with a tighter grip, be it on his sword or his coin. Well, he's got Gil in the name. And let us not forget one Ailstone, probably someone who drinks, right? Though it's hard to fathom now. What's with all the adventurers scampering about like rabbits in the spring? There was once a time when bands of mercenaries were who the city-states turned to when in need of a blade, the Dark Light Raiders being the biggest and the best of them being the biggest and best of them bands. Ishgardian funded forays into hellish pits like the Arum Vale would earn us a king's ransom in a matter of days, though it would only take a night of devil's play at the Mirage to see it gone from our purses. But so was the life of a raider, that is, until we took that job at Cutter Cry. My brother and I stood against herds of giant buffaloes on Gomorrah, snubbed infestations on the Pearl, legions of cold-blooded singing from the abysmal depths of the Indigo Deep, but none of that prepared us for the horrors we would face in Hell's Brood holes. None of it prepared us for the Chimera. The bards still sing of the day 7 of the realm's finest warriors set off into the bowels of that forsaken place, but only saw one return. Sibold the Stoic, spared by the beast so that he may warn all others, would be foolish enough to attempt to despoil the Chimera's lair. Oh, my apologies. You did not come to hear the guilt-ridden rambles of an old man. But if you have a moment, I was wondering if I could ask of you a favor, the final wish of an ailing soul. Seek peace with the past before departing on his journey through the 7 gates. In each of the 30 summers since escaping from the maws of the terrible beast, I have returned to its lair to pay the proper respects to my fallen compatriots. However, the years have finally caught up with old Sibold, and try as I might, no longer can these bones make the trek alone. If it isn't too much to ask, would you travel to Cutter Cry in my stead, and place this bouquet of flowers upon the resting place of the Dark Light Raiders. It seems kind of weird of a chimera to just let... I mean, chimeras are just... I've never seen any beast or any mob in this game have any kind of reason to do anything. Like, usually they just, like, take everyone out. They're not going to let you live to go tell people not to come there. They don't seem to be that intelligent, if you ask me. I mean, they seem as intelligent as normal animals we see today, you know, in the real world. Which, you know, some of them can be smart, but not as smart as us. Is there actually a dungeon here? Oh, there is. What is this dungeon? I guess you said it right. This is Cutter's Cry, a labyrinth of sand-ridden caverns. And you hear that? That sounds like the wuffing snort of fire catches. That's the chimera. Not that I've seen it. Sure, go right on in. If you're that certain of your ability to make it out in one piece, just don't expect me to go trotting in there after you, no matter how hard you wail and holler. Ah, you promised old Cybot the Stoic, did you? He's what's called a man of principle, he is. A little too much principle, I'd say. What's wrong with wanting to live when you have a wife at home, big with a child? The tale goes that rather than facing the fate spun by him by Nemea, he hid beneath the mangled bodies of his leaders and watched as his companions were torn apart one by one, also that he might return home to see his son born. Should he have died a hero rather than lived a coward? Was being able to see his son worth having the boy grow knowing his father was a craven, a disgrace to his friends and family? Should I ever find myself faced with a similar decision, would I have the courage to walk the righteous path? Now you know the true reason I will never step into that cave. Okay, I knew there was something more to that. There's no way that Chimera just let him go. Now what is this? Cutter Cries now available. Yeah, I knew I haven't heard that quest before. Or I mean that dungeon before. So let's go back to Ul'dah. Do a final check. Make sure we didn't miss any quests just lying about. 8 elegant silver pieces. 8 of them. Good money for such a simple quest. So let's see, I don't see any quest here. I'm not sure if you can see quests on other floors if we don't actually travel to them. Sapphire Avenue. Let's see, no quest on this side. That's a Weaver quest. Black Mage. This is a Monk quest, so it's a class quest. Goldsmith. Gladiator. Oh, the Hustling Strip. Was there something up here? Chamber of Rule. Let's go see over there. Chamber of Rule. There might have been one up here, actually. Oh, there is. Second Principle. That might be an alchemist quest, if I'm not mistaken, but let's double check. Just to be on the safe side. Where is it? Oh yeah, definitely from the Guildmaster. We did check this actually. Now that I'm remembering it now. All right, so we are done with Ul'dah. Next place is here, which is not really a place. This is just housing. So then the next place is the Golden Saucer. This place actually might have quests. Let's double check that real quick. I forgot all about this place. let's see. This is a reoccurring quest. So there actually is one blue quest here. Mahjong. I actually like that game. Alright, so we will cut this episode right here. Next episode we will do that level 15 quest, and then after that we will go to Western Thanalan and do all the, Western, Central, Eastern, Southern, Northern. There'll be probably lots of quests for us to do there. If you enjoy this series, I would appreciate your support, whether that be on YouTube, Rumble, or Bitchute. If you want to catch these episodes live, we do them on YouTube and Twitch pretty much every day from 9 p.m. Pacific Standard Time to about 11:30, 12, depending on how my voice, how long my voice lasts. As you can probably tell, my voice is probably disappearing as the episode ends. So, thank you for watching and have a good day.